Lloyd from LloydMachedo.com. Who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding. The date is 27 September 2017. Time right now is 9:47. All right. The following video that I'm going to be putting up is going to be more or less the second longest video in the bariatric surgery Silverline Hospital experience. In this video, you're going to see predominantly me entering the Silverline facility, meeting up with Jane, who's the PRO, then meeting up with the receptionist and taking you through the procedure of how they actually evaluate the person. Following that, you'll have the checklist for the weight, the blood pressure, the blood test. After that, the doctor takes me through the different professionals who are there. Like, for example, let me just share with you the checklist, the actual checklist that was given to me. The checklist is here. Let me just give it to you. Preoperative. It was a preoperative checklist. So I met the cardiologist, Dr. Shashi Kumar, the pulmonologist, Dr. K.M. Ramesh Nair, the gastroenterologist, Dr. Shelley Paul, the nutritionist, Miss Neeta Pradeep. I was also taken to the labs. I also had a counseling session with Dr. Meenu. I had a physiotherapy session with Babu. I had a radiology session. I can't remember his name. It's not there. So, and on admission, I had my vitals recorded, blood report, scans, CXR, ECG, echo, TMT, OGD, USD, cardiac, and pulmonology fitness. So you'll be seeing me meet quite a number of people in this video. As a bonus, I also asked the doctor to help me meet up with the dentist. So you will see all these facets, and this is actually what happened throughout the 24 hours. I met all these wonderful doctors, all these wonderful people. If if you were to go to Silverline, say silverline.in, and you were to check in the about us, you have our doctors section, which is there. I'll tell you which are the doctors that I did meet. Dr. Tom Babu, as you know, Dr. G. Vivekanand, I did meet him. Dr. Manoj Joseph is a really charming, wonderful guy. And Dr. Lakshmi Babu, I mean, she is nothing but a bundle of joy and happiness. So I met all of them. I met Neethu. I also met a Maori patient who was there. He was actually from New Zealand. And he was doing the operation one day before me. I had Matthew Jacob, who came down to meet me, who's a friend and a Toastmaster. I had some of the staff. You'd actually see the staff interacting with me on a very personal level. That is what made it really human. I mean, they spoke to me as if I was their friend. So, and then you'd also see another behind-the-scenes footage of me with the documentary team. That is Dr. Tom. He has this Maitri, I think, creative advertising agency that is there. I can't get their name, but a really good, talented and gifted creative team that really did their work pretty well. I especially loved the cardiologist. He was a charming guy. I mean, he was great. I loved meeting with Dr. Lakshmi. Did I get her name right? Dr. Lakshmi, she was really nice. Even Dr. Manoj. I can't remember some of their names because I'm pretty bad at names. I'm glad I remember at least most of them. And overall, you'll see me come down to the end of the day. So watch this rather long 2 hours, 11 minutes video and have a look at all the sisters, the nurses, the assistants, the doctors who are interacting with me, and get a feel of what Silverline Hospital is all about, because this is actually the real experience, the raw organic experience that I had, which made this whole episode unforgettable. So watch it. Any questions, let me know. LloydMachedo.com is my email address. So guys, let's move on to the videos.
Take a must have played with. I was shocked when this guy stepped in and said things like that.
Doc must have thought, oh my God, I brought a psycho with me. He's my patient.
Are you guys in the car? Are you guys in the car?
Yeah. I came and picked.
You're disturbing my limousine service, you moron.
Right.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Yeah.
Good, very good. Good question. I read that from the group that the surgery is off.
Yeah. He has given me one bucket of cow urine to drink. That apparently is good health.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. How do you open this? Oh, hi Jane.
Good morning.
My goodness, Jane, you should have told me you're a Miss India contestant. How are you? Fans, look at it. This is Jane. How are you, Jane? Jane is the big boss here. So you got it, right? How are you, Jane?
Hi.
Yeah, good. Jane, red sari. Red looks very nice on you.
Today.
Yeah.
Come.
How's my hairstyle? Hairstyle good?
Super.
Okay, right. Silverline, I've landed here. So I'm at Silverline. This is the big boss, Jane. She's in charge. That's it. Let me go in.
So how was your stay today?
Pretty good, yeah, pretty good.
You speak Malayalam? No.
Yeah, only bad words. I shocked some of your staff yesterday when coming here.
Oh my God.
I came without informing anyone actually.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I heard that you came here yesterday.
Yeah.
You didn't do any registration?
No, nothing. I just came here to scare you stuff.
Oh my God. Thank God I was not there.
Some of the patients will get even more scared.
Really?
Yeah, when they see me. They'll be like,
But
I don't look scary?
No.
You sure?
Not at all, really.
See, I don't look scary.
I was thinking, the other patient is a type of patient. I got confused actually. Not.
So now I'm, yeah, I know. So now I'm at the hospital. I have to fill this up. So you're going to see me fill this up. And here is the one and only. She is Jane. Just getting all this stuff. Everyone. Hello. Smile. She's famous film actress. Which is? Pragita. Yeah. I'm scaring everyone. So this is the hospital. So it looks like, and I need to fill up the forms. HS and registration. Okay, what is that? Consent form. Okay, let me get to it. Let's go. So now I have to check my BP and all the stuff. Height, weight. Am I become taller, fatter, uglier, smarter? Ooh, everyone. Hello, how are you? Fine?
Yeah, fine.
All the nurses look very nice. Okay.
Compliments.
This is a weighing machine?
Yes.
See how light I am? They bought to check an elephant's weight. Oh, hold this. Yeah. So I can check my weight.
Mobile? Nothing is there in your pocket, right?
Oh no, just my keys. Maybe 1 kilo I'll reduce. Okay, finished? Yeah. Okay. Wow, I lost 6 kgs.
Oh my God, 101, 550.
I was 107 when I...
Yeah, correct.
So I've lost 6 kgs in 5 days. Very nice.
Pretty cool. Cool.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Please be seated.
Yes, be seated. Okay, I'm going to see how tall I am. Okay. Okay. Like this?
No.
Like this?
Yes.
You have to raise.
Oh, like this. Okay. I became taller since yesterday.
74.5.
Oh, okay, 174.5 I've increased. Okay, very good. So this machine was brought to check my weight.
174.5.
What
Please.
where?
No.
Oh, my stomach. Should I put air? Should I suck it in? Hold on.
It should be normal.
Pregnant.
Yeah.
She wanted to check how big my baby.
112.
Abs. This is Mota set. Okay, please sit. Okay, Sare. I know that one. What is this finger?
You have to keep your hand inside through that. Okay. Just inside. Keep it inside. Little more. More. Till the shoulder is in.
Till the shoulder. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Should I open it?
Okay. Dr. Manoj.
Hi, Dr. Manoj. So he's the marriage specialist. No,
All the doctors are so good looking. Doctors are supposed to be old and with big moustache and all that. In your hospital, all doctors look young, slim and all that. Huh? Where are the old doctors? I was waiting for a grumpy guy.
This is like the standard, isn't it? Anybody you meet, you will say, oh, you're like...
When I met him first, I was like, this is James Bond or...
He told you the same,
See, a doctor is supposed to be like they show in the movies. Big moustache, big glasses, looking grumpy with the hands at the back, walking as if he's making a big decision.
That guy's coming. That guy's coming.
I'll tell him you're talking.
Actually, a lady.
Lady?
Even worse, isn't it?
I don't know what, but the nurses are the...
Your meditation seemed to work there. It's been 3 by
160.
100 by 60.
160. Want to die? Finish?
Yeah.
Oh, your name is Andoni. Ansi?
I'm ready.
Anthony. I'm also Anthony. We are related. I'm Law Anthony. She is Ansi Anthony. Double A. Okay.
Come, I'll just introduce you to our gastroenterologist who will be doing endoscopy tomorrow.
Endoscopy. Okay. This I take home? No.
That's right. Yeah, you weight height.
I lost 6 kgs since the day of... So, you can tell people, you want to lose weight? Start. Don't eat. Alright, so I'm here. Okay, doc, what is this?
Yeah,
no?
so we are discussing about the need to do an endoscopy before doing a bariatric surgery and why it becomes a non-negotiable part of this whole process. Why I use the word non-negotiable is often people come to us, and this is Dr. Shelley, our gastroenterologist, and often people are very kind of rigid about getting an endoscopy done because they, fear many things. How am I going to swallow this tube? Am I going to choke? Is it going to be a pleasant thing? And stuff like that. So, but it's important to understand that why we cannot do without it. Because often people ask us, can we just skip that part? But why we can't is because when we actually do the procedure, we need to make sure that it's safe. Mainly because if in the stomach there are some gastric erosions or polyps or anything of that kind, it can be a problem. So we need to rule this out.
And maybe Dr. Shelley also can tell us a few words about why it becomes important to do an endoscopy before the procedure as such.
We have to do an upper GI endoscopy before going ahead for a bariatric surgery. Why? Because while doing bariatric surgery, we will be removing a large part of the stomach. Whether there is any pre-existing lesions which will produce further damage, which we may not able to handle appropriately in the post-operative phase. So, in the preoperative phase, we have to find if there is any polyp, any tumor, any ulcers, any lesions which can produce a bleeding or other discomforts to the patient before the surgery, and we have to manage it before the surgery. Otherwise, after the surgery, it is very extremely difficult to manage.
So it'll basically be too late.
Yeah, and not only too late, it will be very, very difficult to manage also. So for that, we have to do an endoscopy before the surgery and exclude any pre-existing lesions in the stomach.
Okay, my main concern is, will I be awake when you're putting it in or knocked out?
Yeah, usually we do endoscopy after giving a conscious sedation. So you will be conscious, but you will be sedated.
So my eyes will be open? Or?
Yeah, your eyes will be open, you will be able to talk to us, but your anxiety part will be discounted.
Okay.
Your muscles will be get relaxed.
Is it like some kind of hallucination drug or something?
Not really.
Not hallucinatory.
No, not hallucinatory.
It is just a mild sedation.
So I'll be happy?
Happy.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll be more. Okay.
Yeah, you could share with your viewers as to why it's such a big deal and why
how we do an endoscopy is that we will first give some throat sedation, throat anesthetic spray. So entire throat, that area.
So it will not be sensitive, not gag.
Gag reflex will be abolished with giving some small spray on the throat. And we will be giving a small shot of injection that will get rid of all your anxiety, apprehension, muscle spasms and all other things. So you will be able to cooperate much well. Then we will pass a
You can use it for, like they use it to get the truth out or something?
No. It's not like
It's like the James Bond movie. You give that injection, he tells the truth.
that type of injection. It's just a mild
Don't push your
sedation.
luck.
And we will pass the endoscope. Endoscope is a very small tube, around 8 to 9 millimeter only diameter.
Okay.
And we will just pass through, and tip of that there will be a small camera source and a light source and some service areas. And we will pass through the throat into your esophagus and to the stomach and to the first part of the small intestine, that is D1 and D2. And we will inspect the entire area.
How long will it be if you can show from your hand length? Like
My scope will be this much. It will be around 160.
Show again.
Scope will be almost this much.
The whole thing goes in the stomach?
The only required area will only go into the stomach.
And the biggest concern you'll be looking at whether I have ulcers?
You will have dilated blood vessels, whether you have ulcers, whether you will have erosions, whether you have any polyps or tumors or cancer lesion.
Okay. So that's it?
Yeah, that was a great education, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I think it's a very powerful thing because
Usually this procedure will last hardly around 2 to 4 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
So fast?
So fast.
Okay.
We'll just go inside, we'll just see, and we'll just come back.
Okay.
Long.
Yeah, that's a great piece of education right there, isn't it? Because what I've seen often in the run-up to these procedures is that anything is okay. People are ready to, consider surgery or go through it and all that. But the endoscopy part becomes like all of
Have
a
you
sudden
had problems with this?
No.
No, means people say no and all.
No, not really. But they are very
People are
frightened.
usually apprehensive because the surgery done under complete anesthesia. And
So they're not aware of that. But this one they are aware.
Expected to be. We can keep them totally unaware about it, but it is not that significant. It's only 2 to 4
So
weeks.
lately, Dr. Shelley's been specializing in conscious sedation, where we actually make sure that the patient is very, very comfortable.
Okay.
This is something that we started to do lately, because earlier it was not so high on the agenda to to make people that. I mean, we never thought that putting a tube into the stomach is such a big deal, and for that conscious sedation, etc. That concept didn't exist. Whereas now we are very sensitive to the fact that these are some of the big issues, or people fear these things, and we want to make sure that all these things are a pleasant experience.
Is it with you're keeping in compliance with some innate something?
No. The NABH accreditation, of course, is always there, and we follow best practices. But this is something that Dr. Shelley has picked up because we do large volumes of.
So this is not like a mandatory practice all hospital, but you have made it.
We do this. For instance, then trying to ease the pain post-operative. So we have our own protocols where we try and make it a pleasant experience to the best possible limits.
Okay.
What is humanly possible, and we're trying to push those boundaries.
Okay. All right. You got it.
Yeah.
So let's see.
What the plan is that we'll get the ball rolling because Dr. Shelley has to start early. So 8:30 we will do that thing. Tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Fine. 8:30 in the morning. So we probably start with that.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Then we can kind of put it all together, isn't it?
Okay.
But this probably in the scheme of things will come later. I'll tell you. You remember we have that.
Yeah. The chart.
But we'll do this, early because since he has to start up early, and it's always better we do this thing empty stomach. So once that is over, then you can start taking your liquids.
Okay, fine. All right. Okay.
So it works both ways. It works for him. It works for you.
All right. Thanks a lot, doctor. Okay. See you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See you. Right, let's go. So this was one more. So now she's in charge. She's going to take a stick and beat me. Indami. Oh, see, I know Malayalam. See. Come. Indami. See, I'm learning Malayalam.
Dr. Tom told me that you know only one word.
Yeah. Now I know only two things. Yeah.
You told me that you know
Now I know.
Vada Sambar.
Yeah. Now I know Indami. Okay.
Now I know
Indami. Yeah. When she saw me, these are all the in charge big boss.
She's a doctor, okay?
She's a doctor. My goodness, such a pretty doctor. Doctors not supposed to look pretty. They are supposed to
young
look,
also, right?
Yeah, they are supposed to look old like me, This is nurse. Ooh, there's one more nurse. How many more nurses? One more nurse. She's hiding. Okay. See, what a nice hospital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She'll be there
and
the
6.
theatre.
She's doctor. Okay. So I have 6 nurses to look after me. Very good. Okay. What do you need from me? Something? Okay. Nothing?
She'll be there in the theatre.
Oh, she'll be there. Okay, fine. You'll see my 6-pack. Family pack. Okay. Here I go. SE to
This is your room.
Very nice. Yes, I get to watch Star
Small
TV.
room, but you get everything out here.
Yeah, everything. I get chocolates?
Everything.
No chocolates.
Sorry, you're not supposed to have chocolates.
No chocolates. Okay, this is my room. Anything else? No, this is the light and okay. This is the toilet. Okay, you. Okay, very good. All right.
So be comfortable. Now
Yeah.
dietitian will come.
Yeah.
See you and
Okay.
she will give you the diet, everything.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, Jane. See you. So now apparently a sister is going to come and take my vitals, right? Something like that? Oh, that's great. He's saying, this is my room, is it? Oh, yes. Sure. Okay. So now they're going to come, take the blood pressure, right?
Yeah, they will take the blood pressure, your blood works.
Oh, finally she come. Hello, how are you?
Hi, fine. Are you?
Yeah, no, not fine.
Not fine.
Oh, you're the doctor? No,
Nurse.
nurse. Oh, so you're bodyguard. So in case there are always 2. You know, in the Hollywood movies, not 1 person, 2. She looks very strong. My God, she looks like I will. Yeah. Okay. Could you be serious now? No, okay. Squeezing my finger. Okay. Sandhya Mol. For a long name. When her husband says, darling Sandhya Mol. Romantic. And if he's angry, Mol, you know. Sandhya, whoever named Sandhya, very rich. Josia Varghese. Varghese is very common in Dubai. She's checking. Right. No, don't come in. Oh, come in, yes.
Hi, good morning.
My goodness. You see, she is the chief karate expert. I know, yes. You're the...
Yeah, do you want me to try one on you?
No. So, how many people are coming? Oh my goodness. Oh, just to see.
We've been hearing about you so much.
Okay, let's hope you heard something good.
Yeah, very good.
You know, you sound like a CNN news anchor. Hello, and this is...
Really? My husky voice?
No, nice voice.
Thank you.
And you are
Actually, I'm a physician, Dr. Lakshmi.
Oh my God. She really sounds like a CNN.
Yeah, I think I should quit here.
He is very timid. He's like very pink, you know, the pink shirt, romantic, like, you know, very French. And when they told me she's a doctor, I'm like, oh my goodness. From when did doctors start looking so nice? It reminded me of Priyanka Chopra. Hi, I'm a doctor. Yeah, but you don't look so handsome. So you're the physician. What does a physician do?
Medicine, general medicine. It's like we are like the gatekeepers.
Okay.
You know, we refer to others. We see the patient first, and then endocrinology or cardiology.
All hi-fi words. I'm a village.
He's also a physician.
I'm a village idiot, so for me, you have to explain everything. Yeah.
So you're a Malayali?
Half Mallu.
Half Mallu.
The naughty side is the Mallu part. Yeah. The good side is, the useless side is the mother side. That is the Mangalorean part.
Mangalore.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born in Bombay, brought up in Dubai. Yeah. So now, why is it standing? Please sit. I don't.
Mangalore.
Yeah.
I studied in Mangalore.
Are you guys supposed to stand up? Can you sit down? Is it okay? Sit.
Yeah.
Please sit. I'm a bit. Let's close the toilet. I don't want anyone seeing my toilet. Okay.
So
and the manager will be the camera person. Show your face so they know who's the camera person. Him. That's the punishment. Today his job is you stand there only. Good. Night time also when I'm sleeping, stand there. Okay. Come this side so we can see. And can you put this down the curtain?
What a view! Fantastic.
So you came in and saw the rain really hitting hard, isn't
No,
it?
the thing in Thailand, no, it rains. It's pretty much the same temperature. So it didn't make a difference. Only thing in Kerala, it just keeps raining.
Yeah, but yesterday was really non-stop.
Okay. So you're the physician. You especially telling me what medicines I have to take, or what is it?
No. See, it's physicians are general medicine, internist.
Okay. So it's just general medicine.
Yeah, general medicine.
Okay, and you are the.
I'm the junior most doctor. Junior doctor.
No wonder she's so young. Very pretty. So she's training.
Yeah.
I think you must be the senior. You're like, hey, you are like. No, you have you have a very strong personality. I'll tell you that. Very powerful. It's more like the leaders,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And you can go to Tom, since he complimented me, I need a promotion now. Thank you. Then Tom will come and he'll say, I think I need to speak to Lloyd. Yes.
Don't give others compliments
and the best part is your psychiatrist. He came there and your psychiatrist. She saw me. She goes, oh my, this must be Lloyd. So it's like, yeah, this is Lloyd. Hey, show a camera here one second. Yeah. Okay. So wait, let me get this. Okay, so let me introduce my first batch of doctors, the gatekeepers. Apparently, dangerous gate. So we have the very timid physician, very timid. Your name, please?
I'm Dr. Manoj.
Dr. Manoj. Yeah. You see the pink shirt. Wife made sure that you wore pink shirt. It is very sweet and nice. Okay, so this is. Then we have the young and petite. She's a junior, baby girl. So anybody wants a cute doctor, they come to her. Any patient can be a nice boy. Okay, what's your name? Adrian, so nice. So sweetie. Okay, so he always comes with her just to make sure. Okay, then we have. She is the senior most. She specializes in physician and karate, kung fu, everything else. So if you have any back problem, head problem, one chop and finish. And these three come together in the room. So you can imagine
I didn't say my name.
Oh yeah, sorry. What is your name?
Lakshmi.
She's the goddess of wealth.
Yes.
So you can make out she's a rich lady. You can see the black gold sari that she's wearing. Nobody else, even he is not wearing that. Okay. So thank you. And she has in her hand her glasses, cell phone, and that thing to check the heartbeat. Yeah. She has only 2 phones because so many people call her. Yeah. He has nothing. Okay. And those 2 fellows at the back are figuring out the internet connection. Continue. Okay. So I am busy now. Don't disturb. Okay. Right. Okay. Thanks, Arun. Okay. You are the dietitian.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Let's have a dietitian talk. Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
So you're going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay. Be good.
Yeah.
Be a good boy. See you.
Bye.
Okay, dietitian G. Wait, you want to sit here? Sit here.
Yeah, I need to prepare.
What?
Close that video for some.
Oh, close away. Okay.
Yeah.
Confidential. What is your name, Tom?
Just let me give some time.
Okay. What is your name?
Yeah, I'm Neeta Pradeep.
Neeta Pradeep.
Yeah.
Look very strict. Okay, fine. Neeta Pradeep says, put off the camera. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, hi, Lloyd from LloydMachedo.com. I am with you're the?
Neeta Pradeep.
Neeta Pradeep. Okay, you're the nutritionist.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the nutritionist. She's the nutritionist. She's going to tell me what I should and should not eat. Okay. So why do we have a nutritionist? What is the importance of a nutritionist?
Yeah, that's a good question you have asked.
Okay.
Thing is that that is also important that you know.
Okay.
We have to be, even with medicine, we have to follow some particular diet. Like depends upon the condition you have to follow. Sometimes you have to, after surgery, in your case I will say, you are going to do a surgical procedure. Basically it will be gastric bypass. So you have to, why we need all those protocols? That's the thing you have asked.
Okay.
Why we need to start with a liquid diet?
Okay.
Why we have to progress? Why we can normally go to a normal diet after? Why can't we go to a normal diet after surgery?
Okay.
So thing is that you have to get that thing. After surgery, your stomach need to adjust.
Okay.
The portion size, the size of your stomach will get reduced. So we have to give little quantity at a time. So preferably that is the thing we are giving this.
Okay.
In this, First,
Yeah, continue. You're telling me?
first we'll start with a call it. This is your pre-operative diet. This quantity doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can take 200 ml at a time. So after surgery, the quantity also will get reduced.
Okay, so here we have 10:30 morning. We have ginger lime juice.
Yeah.
Okay, 10:30 morning, ginger lime juice. Okay, let me show you how it looks on the paper. Okay, wait. So what exactly is the diet? Can you just tell me? Okay. So ginger. So we started ginger lime at 10:30. So each one will be a glass.
Yeah.
Okay, then is veg soup. Okay, watermelon juice, orange juice, veg soup, watermelon juice, black coffee, green tea, ginger lime juice. What is this? Medislim?
Medislim is basically a protein powder, bariatric protein powder. You need to get the protein.
8:30 is coffee, tea, and green tea. Okay.
Yeah. After 10:30 will be on NPO.
What is NPO?
NPO, nil per order. You can't take anything orally. Nil per orally.
NPO.
NPO.
M for mother.
N nil.
Nil. Oh,
Yeah.
NPO. Nil per order.
Orally you can't. Not,
okay.
not take anything.
Okay. Because the next day I have to do the.
Surgery.
No, not surgery. The testing, no.
Yeah, endoscopy and all those things.
Okay, fine, all right. So, and is it possible that okay, you have tea here and you have tea here?
Green tea.
The problem is, can you avoid coffee? Because if I have coffee, I cannot sleep.
Yeah, it's okay. That's anything. That is why I had given the option.
Okay. So if I can just make a change, here coffee, tea, I don't want because others I cannot sleep.
Okay.
So here you can put some juice.
Okay.
Okay. Is it possible I could just have a veg soup somewhere here?
Instead of black coffee.
Yeah, instead of black coffee.
Okay, that is any options you can take from here.
Okay.
It's just I had given.
And is it recommended if I feel like drinking a coffee in between, I can drink or cannot drink?
But better to have 1 hour gap. 1 hour gap is better.
Okay, fine.
In between, if you can have pre-operative, it's okay.
Okay.
You can take. Quantity doesn't matter.
Okay.
After the surgery, quantity matters.
Oh yeah. That is a big thing.
Yeah.
Okay, nice little checklist. So this is the doc and she has given me the surgery. Can you give your name again so that we get it?
I'm Neeta Pradeep, nutritionist, Silverline Hospital.
All right, thank you very much. And this is us signing off. All right, I'm here with Russell. Russell is an actual Maori. He's an actual Maori from New Zealand. So I'm going to ask him questions because there's so many questions to the Maori culture. So this is Russell. Hey, Russell. Russell, just tell me about the Maori tattoos because see, I have this on my face. Many people say that I shouldn't have done that. I have violated a religious Maori rule. What's your thought on that?
My own personal thought is I'm fine with it. And,
Okay.
you know, if you got it done and you know what it means, and whoever did it for you, you know, in certain tribes back home, I think you know they you got to earn the right to wear it. But I mean, just being here today, you earned that right, you know.
Okay.
I mean, just to live. Hey, we won the race. Every human being won that race before you actually started.
How come you don't have one on your face? Like
I choose not to, you know.
But what do you have to do to get it?
Well, you just. It depends. Achievements. If you get achievements.
Like what?
Anything from having your first baby and successful in life, you know, or university and you know finishing school and stuff like that.
Okay. So, is there a standard rule book that if you get a baby, you can get a moko, you get this, you can get something on your nose, or it's just you choose?
You choose.
Okay.
It's this day and age. Years ago, no, and you would have had to get it done traditionally.
Okay.
With bone and greenstone.
Oh yeah.
Hammer. So I just choose the modern technology.
Okay.
But well, that depends on. Yeah, everyone's got their own different.
So it's not standard like everyone follows the same practice. Everyone has their different variation.
Everyone's different. Everyone has different.
Yeah. No, because I've seen some guys have half the face.
Yep.
Many New Zealand women have that moko. That seems apparently the olden days, if you had that, you look more attractive. Then some people have like the full mask.
Full face.
Yeah.
there is a few different views on it, but like, I don't know if someone from New Zealand, some Maori might correct me, but I think a lot of it's to do with one side is your mother's side,
Okay.
half from their different tribes and families,
Okay.
and the other side is the father's side.
So is it like a design belongs to a particular tribe?
Yes, there is heaps of different tribes and different designs.
Okay.
Well, they do look similar when we see it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So tattoo is more religious for the Maori people or traditional?
Traditional more.
Okay.
Yeah. Not so much religious.
So the tattoos that you have on your hand, are they religious or traditional or just design?
Just design.
Just design.
My friend that done this, Iwi LeComte, you can follow him on Facebook.
Yeah.
Ko Iwi Arts. That's his name, Ko Iwi Arts. Yeah, he's a master carver for timber, for Maori carving. And he picked up the ink gun and started inking, and one of his first sort of, then he started, getting through it. Just ancestors, a lot of places and journey through life. Siblings, children.
So each one of it means something.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Okay.
and you do that when you actually get down and want your design done, and you speak to them, and then they tell you what it is.
All right, thanks a lot, Russell. So, it's always good to meet someone from New Zealand. And this is Russell, who will be going for surgery. All the best, Russell.
Thanks.
So I'm with the psychologist. Okay, so she's going to try spooky stuff. Okay, Doc, what's your name?
My name is Minu.
Okay, this is wow. Everything fell out. Okay, your name is?
My name is Minu.
Okay, Minu is my psychologist. She's going to evaluate if I'm mentally cuckoo or I am okay. So let's enjoy the psychologist. Yeah. Okay. This is what? Okay. Yeah. Do I have to be serious?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm serious.
That's nothing like that. We just have a casual.
Okay, fine. All right. You're going to show me some shapes like the butterfly.
No. I'm
Sure.
not doing anything of that.
I do have those things.
I know, my first question, like, what made you to do all this,
I love attention. I just love attention. The thing was, where tattoos were concerned, when I was very small, absolutely very small, my parents had taken me to a shopping mall, and there I saw, I think it was an American sailor or something, he had a mermaid. So I went to him and started touching his skin, thinking his color. So that was my first recollection of a tattoo, and my parents were horrified. So as I grew big, I always had this fascination about tattoos, but as I see and just wonder, until one fine day my cousin did it, and he looked very cool and everyone like, wow. Then I was like, shit, I'm the eldest boy in the family, I want to do this, So then I searched and after I found one tattoo artist, I'm always an extremist. If I do books, I'll do it to the extreme. I have a collection of $55,000 worth of books.
Read?
Yeah, I read
What kind of books?
I like non-fiction. My preference is non-fiction. So even tattoos, when I put one and I saw someone had bigger than me and more than me, I was like, shit, I'll do two. Then I decided I'll do my arms. Then I decided to do my whole back. Then came the front chest. Then came the legs. Finally, when it came up to here, this was the part where I really had to think, because if you do put it up, you're saying goodbye to a lot of career choices. So it took me quite some time to really have the courage to do the Mike Tyson one, the one at the side, and finally to get my TED talk to show them how committed I was. I even put a tattoo, just got a tattoo done, and I went for the TED talk audition. They were shocked because blood was pouring from my face, and I got the TED talk. That was one of my bucket list. And eventually I decided, because I never fit into the corporate world, I went ahead. Yeah, so, and just for a background, so I was born and brought up in an abusive family. My father, real father, he left me and my mother when I was small. My mother was crazy about money, so she married her childhood friend, boyfriend or whatever. They were living together in Dubai. I was there. He used to violently beat me up. He would make me sleep on the floor. They used to sleep in the bedroom. When they gave birth to my stepbrother, he used to sleep with them, but I was on the floor. Always beaten up in school, bullied in church, everywhere else. So I grew up
having an identity crisis, not knowing who I was, what I was. They wouldn't even allow me to read a book, apart from school books. And I hated school. And every class, I was thrown out of class, asked to stand in the heat. So, but I was curious, and eventually...
How come in Dubai they do that?
They do it everywhere in the world. We are talking about 30 years ago,
Okay.
and it was absolutely outdated. The teachers are all Malayalis. I was studying in a Malayali school,
Okay.
where they would take the ruler and whack your face.
Oh.
Literally whack your
Which
face.
school?
Sergeant Indian school.
Okay.
Most of the teachers, Sergeant Indian school, you're pieces of shit, and I still consider you pieces of shit, and I don't respect you for your old age, old age, shit, blessings, and yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what I say. So, a conservative Catholic family. I'm the only atheist in the family, and eventually I had to break up from everyone because nobody liked that fact. And I'm a product of self-education. I believe nobody has the ultimate authority in anything. You can possibly be wrong, and I do not believe anything unless they prove it. So even if someone says, love you, prove it. Trust me, prove it.
Okay.
So that's how it goes. Yeah.
So yeah.
Wait, let me have juice. So am I allowed to sit? Okay, yes.
Like what made you to reduce your weight,
I have experimented with my own body. I was skinny, 55 kilos, took steroids. I'll show you the photographs later. There's always different ways of doing it. One way is not the right way. So from 55 kilos, I started reading Arnold's books and all that. He used to eat 36 eggs. So even I started eating 36. Thank you. I started eating 36 eggs a day.
36 eggs?
Yeah, 36 eggs.
Put on weight?
Yeah, to put on weight. Plus eating. A typical meal of mine was 6 parotas in the morning, where 1 chicken fry, 1 fish fry, 1 keema, 1 chana, 4-5 eggs. So I would have, this is just breakfast, I would have 6 meals like this per day. Okay?
From when? At what age?
From the age of 20.
20.
Okay, and I was super slim and super skinny, and I could really push myself. I was doing exercise 6 hours a day. My body weight went up to 125 kg.
Without any exercise?
No, with exercise. But like you understand, there are many challenges that come in between life. So it's not I was doing exercise only. So when I got a stable job, I was able to invest more into steroids, human growth hormone, HGH, menstrual stanozol. And then I started becoming stronger. I used to literally lift 300 kgs. Until one fine day when I did full squats with 225 kg, leg press with 310, and we did sprinting sessions. Next day I couldn't move from the bed. My legs couldn't move. Doctor said I compressed my back, and they said I needed surgery immediately, which I refused. I did research, and I found out that I could heal this if I strengthen my core. So I started sleeping on the floor. The exercise involved just lifting the legs and keeping it for 1 minute and bringing it down. Again 1 minute, like I'll do sets of this. Eventually my abs became strong, and I was able to walk, and I chose barefoot running. Running barefoot on the pavement, on the road. I used to run before I could not walk even 5 or 10 meters because my legs were sensitive, forever shoes. I did 48 kilometers running. Then I never needed any surgery. After that, I realized everything I could do by myself. So, but then, because I stopped bodybuilding, I put on a lot of stomach thing. I became really fat. Then came the story of that injury, where barefoot running. Then I started exploring biohacking, how you can hack your body's thing and lose weight. I tried ketogenic diet, no sugar, no sweets, no carbs. With exercise, I lost half my body weight. I shrunk from 125 kgs. I came down to 69. Okay, but it was too extreme. I couldn't maintain that. I got into triathlon and half marathon running. I was comfortable at 80-83 kgs. However, once I migrated to Thailand and I had to restart my business all over again, the only thing that was consistent was work. Get up 5.
What business you mean?
I'm online. I'm a social media maven. Everything online. You get up at 5:30 morning. You start blogging and videos and sleep 12:30. Okay. I don't meet anyone, I don't talk to anyone, I don't like socializing, don't smoke, don't drink, don't like parties, don't like the real person that I'm very quiet. The person that I'm outside is showbiz because I love attention, ADHD. That is the solution for it. Otherwise, I like being noticed through my blogs. I have more than 2,000 articles, 2,000 videos plus, I should say, 2 million followers. So what happens is I engage with a lot of them, and people pay me money for my presence. Okay, just online, just advice. So. And yeah, I got over the girlfriend phase, and that was my only weakness, girls and food. So now the girls went off and the food remained. And because my wife is Thai, she cooks exceptionally delicious food. And if you taste the Thai food, you'll know that, you know.
Yeah.
You can't eat.
I love actually, like when I was in US, at least once or twice a month, we used to go to Thai cafe. And last time, I don't know what I forgot the name. We had gone to Malaysia, and I was the big bowl full of that soupish.
Oh yes. That's an amazing dish.
Yeah.
So, see but the problem, the authentic Thai food has a massive problem. They use sugar in everything that they have.
Sugar or honey? They use honey.
No, now they use sugar because it's cheaper and it's addictive. So even the soup, even every single thing has spicy and it has sugary.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah, so it becomes addictive, and what I noticed is a gradual increase of my weight. Okay. And once my wife came and I had the money to buy any food, every day was a lobster, every day was a steak, every day was prawns and crabs. You're talking of us living, I'm living like a king, eating whatever I like with my 27-inch iMac, and I'm watching movies and eating. It was a feast. Eventually my wife, who is a farmer, who didn't gain weight her entire life, 8 hours of working, eating only twice a day, she actually started putting on weight. And because I keep journal notes, I noticed that she's putting on weight. And then I asked myself, if I'm living an unhealthy lifestyle, my mother, father both are diabetic, my grandparents are both diabetic with blood pressure and heart problems. I'm 40, I'm going to die first, she's 20. Who will look after if I'm dead? Who will look after if I'm hospitalized? So I started asking myself all these questions. And if I'm the reason she's getting bad habits, tomorrow when I have a child, the child will not listen to me. He will watch what I do and he'll copy that. And today obesity is a reality with children. So I just thought about it that what is the solution? The only solution was this: willpower is overrated. Self-control doesn't work in the long run. Okay? Diets are a fad because you can't have a normal natural lifestyle. Portion control is not possible. And why we're doing this is because of the granulin, no, you call it, in the stomach. Okay? And the stomach size is forever expanding, it's never reducing.
Yeah.
So I said the only way I can do is, and I tried it for the last time, last time. I wanted to go 30 days without food. I succeeded only 8 days, after which I realized this also is not going to work. So that's where I bumped into a friend who did bariatric surgery. He did sleeve, 5 years into it. And I had a choice between sleeve and bypass. After my research, even though I was advised sleeve, I said no, I'll go for bypass. And that is why I decided the bypass surgery. Because I know the dependency on vitamins, minerals and iron, but the plus points offshoot the drawbacks.
So let me, even after the surgery, you need to have a healthy lifestyle.
It is a tool and it is not a solution.
Yeah, because even after you do, maybe suddenly the weight might reduce, but you need to have a healthy lifestyle with proper food, proper diet plan and proper sleep pattern. 85%
of all the people who have gone through surgery gain their weight back. 15% of the rest gain back even more than before. The body after 1 year will be comfortable eating all the stuff that you ate.
They think, oh, I've done the surgery, so now I can eat. There are many people who eat and,
Yeah, they lose weight very sharp, but after you reach the bottom bit, that's where the body resets and then you start coming back.
Yeah, so even though with the surgery, it's not a full solution, you need to have a healthy lifestyle, proper diet plan and sleep pattern. That also matters. And since you had a history of like parents were like diabetic and pressure and all that, you need to take care of that because stress, you should not have a stress.
I meditate.
I meditate, yeah.
Every day 15 minutes. And if I have any stressful situation, immediately I stop whatever I'm doing,
take a nap, meditate, cold shower, come back, reset.
Should have a like proper behavioral management plan, like getting up at proper time.
Yeah. Getting up on time is slightly a challenge, especially when you're in creative work.
Yeah, but you should try. Now you're 40, so it's time for you to, since you're worried about your wife and you have a kid, all that matters then. Yeah. Because getting up at proper time, having breakfast, lunch, dinner at proper time, having small snacks in between at proper intervals.
Yeah, snacking or good?
Snacking in the sense not chips, it's like healthy stuff like maybe salad or nuts, something.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because in Kerala we see a lot of people having, like they have breakfast with a lot of carbs, then they have directly, they go to lunch maybe at 1:30. They don't have any snacks in between, then dinner.
Yeah, well, so the body feels I need to store.
Yeah. So what they do is they just eat a lot. So small portions with proper intervals at proper time.
Yeah.
And proper sleep pattern and no stress.
Yeah.
So and the drive which you should have.
I think my drive comes from the fact that I'm a social media person, because the whole world, not the whole world, just my little world is watching me. So I'm very particular to succeed. That's my drive.
Yeah.
Others will be very
So
bored.
how it is possible, like since you travel a lot, do you travel a
No,
lot?
now I don't travel. No.
No, you don't. So it's food patterns are much more stable, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
My wife will just do literally anything to make sure what I need is there.
Okay. So that's okay. So you can carry snacks, vegetables and everything. Yeah.
I work from home.
You work from home, okay. But socialization is also important.
I don't know the socialization.
Just sitting at home is like, a little boredom, right?
No. I did that for 8 months. I refused to meet anybody. I stayed alone for 8 months in a forest. Now I have my wifey, and the only outing that we do go out is once a week. Once a week is dedicated to her totally. Okay.
Only once a week, that's too bad, huh?
No, once a week. The rest of the day is like she sits with me, next to me. My workstation is her workstation is there. I've taught her how to start selling online. So she and we eat 3 meals together. When we eat, we are busy talking. 24/7 we are together. So how much more time do we need of each other?
Yeah. But going out, having fun outside. Socializing, you need to have your own gang of friends.
I don't want friends. I am very happy with our friends, because the friends that I keep are the people who will be there. Like for example, this entire surgery was paid off by my friends.
Okay.
Not 1 rupee was paid by me. So I have few friends, 4 or 5, who I know I can rely on, and they are not with me. They stay in different countries. Once you have 2 kids and a wife and all, you don't have time to socialize too much. The family itself occupies enough and more. So, and I'm an atheist, so was a preacher.
Okay.
Pass the test?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I passed the test.
Now we can talk.
Okay, now we can
Oh my god.
Yeah, and now we get rid of the video. Bye. Okay, so let me. Doc, once again, can you give your name?
My name is Minu.
Okay, and you are the?
Psychologist.
Okay, so you heard it. She's at Silverline Hospital. So now we're going to talk something that shouldn't be recorded. Thank you very much. Bye.
Alright, guys, Suresh, I want you to meet my friend. His name is Matthew Jacob, international speaker based in Kerala. Famous guy. And Suresh, he just told me you're an idiot.
Some people never change in their life, right, Suresh?
So Suresh, hope you got this. And to all other Rajan and everyone else, enjoy, have fun, have your girlfriends, and that's what he's doing. Anything else you want to say?
No. That's what I told you. Some people can never change in their life. No matter what.
You know why? Even if you have brain surgery. So finally met him. Okay, see you guys.
Okay, I have to go for my E and C and G.
Okay, this is Mr. Matthew, famous Don underworld. So I'm going with the strict nurse. What's your name, sister?
Jinsi.
Huh?
Jinsi.
Jinsi, okay, Jinsi sister. And I'm going for TFT, EFC, EFG. Okay, see you, Matthew. Wait, 1 second. Okay, bye, Matthew. Take care. See you, man. Salam.
So I'm going. You're an ECG doctor?
No, technician.
What I have to do? Run? Exercise?
No.
No. Oh.
Sir, to remove this.
Oh. My clothes. Okay, fine. Okay, let me. I'm here with the prettiest pharmacist in Kerala. This is Elizabeth, and this is Elizabeth's bodyguard. Okay, what is your name?
Hi, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, and what is your name?
Sajna.
Sajna. So you see, the prettiest girls in the Silverline Hospital, they are with me. They wanted to take a photo. So we wanted to say hi to you. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to meet the dentist. This is the bodyguard. What's her name?
Sajna.
Chaco.
Yes.
Like, yeah. I've seen her. So this is our Silverline Hospital. Looks like. Yes. 4th floor. 3rd floor. You have which floor? 2nd floor.
This is second floor. Now gone to first floor.
First floor. I'm waiting for parota with the keema.
Okay.
Special. So we will eat parota with keema. See? I love Kerala food, you know? Yes. That's why I'm so slim. Very slim, you know? Hi doc, how are you? Oh, what a smart doctor. He looks like bodybuilder. Yeah. Sure you're a doctor. Okay, you hold it. Okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Fine man. Hey, wow. I will make such a colorful patient. Alright, see the thing is, the only history that I can give you is, I've had 4 teeth removed, okay, and then they, I don't know what you call it, made it proper. After that, the only mistake that I did is, I used to violently brush. Okay. I thought the more violently I brush, the better it gets. So that is why my tooth had a gap. And then they filled it, but now I feel the filling is gone a bit, so just I want you to check on that and just fill it up.
Okay. Other than that, you don't have any other concern?
No, do I look pretty?
Okay. Yeah, just take a look.
No, just the filling, because I have had filling here.
Yeah. No,
And just overall dental.
I will just, yeah.
And you can tell me if there's anything I need to pay attention to.
No, I'm just looking.
What's your name?
My name is Dr. Roshan.
Roshan.
Yeah.
How old are you? Yeah, man. Old. Nowadays I'm feeling old every time.
Is that age is a matter?
Trust me, age does matter.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're in your younger days, you can do a lot. You can stay late nights, and as you get older, it just go.
Seriously?
Doctor, sister, you can move here, you can come close, whatever. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny. Once upon a time, all the doctors were older than me whenever I used to go. Nowadays, I'm older than everyone. Can you show me the thing? This one thing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is straight. So you put it like this. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hey, you can do from far. No problem. Let them not see my smelly mouth.
Yes, okay. Frankly speaking, you are perfectly fine.
No, okay.
You have done a couple of fillings.
Yeah.
Here, now we have a amalgam filling. Actually, it is still there.
Okay. Here, this filling is gone. Huh?
That is mainly when due to your hard brushing.
Oh, okay. No, I don't brush hard now.
You don't brush hard now?
At all. After the doctor told me, I brush up and down. Okay. Does it need to be filled up?
Can be filled.
Okay. Because I believe in preventive measures, you know.
Sensitivity. Light, that is going on. That can be filled. That very light deposits only you have. So you can see anything. Yeah, can you see something? Yeah, white, dark white is a starter. Can you see that? So it has this slight build-up is there. And you can get it to the green as well. And very light stains coming. This one, this dark brown. Yeah, you don't smoke, right?
No.
So can be just once you do a cleaning, it will go off. Other than that, this one is fine, and your attention is there. And people getting worn off. As you said, you are used to brush so hard.
Before, yeah.
Other than that, nothing. I think you have done an ortho treatment also.
Yeah.
You have worn the braces.
Yeah.
Right. Just now it's fine. So like this light stage, that is once you do the cleaning it will go. Other than that, there's no problem.
Okay.
I think you're undergoing a pediatric.
Yeah.
So when it is?
Wednesday.
So before that, if you want, I can do it for you.
Yeah, you can do it now or?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
You had your food?
Yeah, I had.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to eat actually, only juice. Right. So if you can just do the filling, the thing, if there's anything else, and you said just steam, if you can just do those, that's stuff.
Right, I'll do it for you. Okay. Can you give me some time so I can just prepare it?
Yeah, sure. Go back and you'll call me later?
I'll call you.
Okay.
Just give me maximum 15 minutes. Sure. Just give me that time.
No problem. Okay, that's it. Easy on.
Yeah, it's on.
It's on. Okay, it's on. So guys, I'll just give a briefing. This is my small little camera. I'm not professional really. Poor man, small iPhone. Okay. So you can come this side as we are showing different. You can do. Okay, so we'll give a round of introductions and then we'll take the meeting as it goes. Okay. So first is me, Machedo. He's patient. Okay. Only tattooed patient that you'll ever have. One crazy guy on the planet. I'm half Maori, but I don't speak any Malayalam, but I know the bad words. So that much Malayalam I know. Okay. So this is Dr. Tom.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tom. I'm going to be inducting Loy into this bariatric program. I think I've introduced myself several times before, but just again.
Yeah.
Right.
You?
Yeah.
A little louder.
Yeah. I'm Francis. I work with the advertising agency. We're making a small documentary on Loy's surgery. This is Nemo. He works with me in the creative department.
Now, what does Nemo do?
Great.
He looks great. Okay, fine. Come this area. Yeah, we can start with it.
I'm from Maori Advertising. I'm into servicing of Silverline Hospital.
Okay. You're the advertising agency. Okay. You? Yes.
I'm Parvati. As my father is the director of this program, and I'm just helping.
Assistant director, you should say. My father is main director and assistant director.
I'm Salim Kumar, the director of the film.
Have you done movies before or done anything?
And short.
So I will need to put the link below, and if he gets any business, 20% commission to me. Yeah, and 10%. Yeah, sure. All right. So what is today's agenda?
Before you stepped in, I was just actually going through exactly the same process, the flow of events that we actually went through last night.
Okay.
And I was actually doing it in a little more detail, since these guys are creative and they know exactly what needs to be done. And I was just giving them some time for them to actually mull over it also. So pretty much in the same format that we discussed yesterday. And I think they're quite familiar with the thought process already. Now what I wanted to do was, I thought, now that we know, Lloyd already knows exactly the same thing we discussed yesterday. So any thoughts, anything more that we can do to improvise?
Okay, so show him as he's speaking.
Okay, so Lloyd, just some minor suggestions from our end. So Salim's going to be directing, and he'll be positioning everyone.
He's the
Yeah, so he's going to be positioning everyone. We're just here to provide some great.
One second, you can sit here and sit comfortably, move anywhere you like. You don't have to be limited. Feel free. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're trying to do is show the human side of this hospital, show this human side of the operation as well. So Salim will be following you through all your procedures. He'll be bringing the camera along. He'll be following you. As much as you can look like you're having. I mean, you seem to be having a very good connection with Dr. Tom and everything. So just that same vibrancy is what we need to see on camera. That's pretty much it. That's all the direction we have for you. Just smile, have a good time, crack a few jokes with them. Be very casual.
That is in fact, you'll have to edit the joke where too many jokes will be there. Okay.
So that's pretty much.
See, I'll tell you what. This is the principle I follow. Now, people online today, because everyone has access to information and knowledge, people are much more intelligent than we give them credit for. And everyone is searching for you to make a mistake. If you direct a movie or ad, if it's perfect, they'll not notice it. But if there is a mistake, that will sign. It's like a white background with a black dot. Okay? Now, with regards to me, as I am offline when I'm privately by myself, or he knows, I'm very serious. I don't like to joke, nothing. I like to be alone, left alone. But the minute I open the door and I meet people, I become a showman. Well, so not me. Who's Ali? What is Ali?
Cardio.
Just ask. So the minute I step out, I'm an entertainer because I love attention. And we live in a generation where attention span is a very small thing. Okay, it lasts only a few seconds. So the gist is to keep that attention rolling on. Okay. Now I'll be in my natural element. You don't have to worry. In fact, I'll keep doing so many things. You'll be like, oh my goodness, we need to censor this. Okay. So your agenda, I'll just repeat. Your agenda is show the human side, which I always do. Joke, which I always do. Be my natural self, that's what I always do. Anything else?
So that's pretty much it. Dr. Tom is going to, so the way we've structured the film also would be such that it's a documentary, and it's mostly going to be Dr. Tom just explaining the entire procedure, so that if I'm watching and I'm interested in bariatric surgery, I should know. Yeah. So Dr. Tom basically anchoring it, and for a viewer, he'll be telling us what's going to happen, and then you're like a patient of Dr. Tom's.
My only acting is.
You're there to add some vibrancy to the whole.
So I think we've understood the text of it means what the narrative is, how we should do it, etc. Now the thing is just.
Sorry. Can one of you just take a photo? Ask someone to take a photo of all of us here. I want this for vlogging purposes. One photo if you can take, and one photo. Okay. Give around 4-5 shots. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, you were saying.
Sorry. I just shoot off. Okay. So just to reiterate the whole thing, just for you to understand how this flow would be, and then any of you can suggest any additions or subtractions, or if you want to look at it differently.
So it's already just as I get
please.
Okay. One thing before I just want to put what you said. What I thought would really help. One, nobody has done this till date. If we can have a Facebook live feed from my Facebook, I have 2 Facebook accounts. So I'll be showing whoever is operating. You'll be tagging my account, that is Facebook live feed, and tagging the other account, and the live feed will be on. In case there's a technical hiccup or the phone freezes, that's why what I thought is another person from another angle will have a live feed tagging both my accounts. So both of them live feed from 2 different angles. Your camera is the one where Dr. Tom will be speaking.
Yeah, so we're not doing it live.
You'll not be doing live. So you'll be just taking it as it moves along. Now the people who have the live feed, see like how I'm telling you.
What he's saying is that we will need 2 people. One essentially holding Loy's camera, and the one backup. So we need. So we will go to the theater in a short while, and we will just see how, where the positioning, who would do it, and we allocate the equipment to that particular person, and then that person is responsible for during the surgery. That's their job. We'll just allocate that to them.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will figure that out.
Now, see, he being a director is very comfortable with the camera. He has the creativity to know which angle where to go. Now, for example, I've given him the iPhone. Maybe he's doing it for the first time. That's why he's very stiff with it. Okay. So it's like I'm telling him, okay, you move here. Now, for example, from here you go there now. So you have a long go there. Actually, go there. Yeah. So I need somebody who has a camera. Let's say, for example, he's standing there for 30 minutes. Maybe he can move around. He can have the freedom to move whichever angle. Maybe that guy, when he's standing here, the other guy can say, okay, since he's coming, I'll move there. And the most important thing for live feed, what you need to do when we see surgery, people secretly desire to see what they cannot see. And what they cannot see is the stomach being cut open, the thing being pushed in. Because some people say, oh my God, they feel it because they can actually see it. And then when you're actually putting the laparoscope and you're going to cut, when the blood is coming, to focus on the screen, to show the screen the intestine, because nobody has ever seen their own intestine. So here,
I would be doing that as and when. So for example, when the stomach is being dissected out, we will refer to the say, look, the stomach is being dissected out, the fat being removed, and then the stomach is coming into view.
Yeah.
And now we are, trimming the side of stomach, making a pouch out of it, connecting the.
So now your challenge will be, as a director, your challenge will be, I'll show you later on. Can you show me your phone, anyone? Can you show me a phone with the internet connection? I'll show you the surgery. I don't know if you've seen it. I'll show you the surgery. This was done by BBC World, one of them. You have the internet connection? Yeah. Sorry. Can you give me YouTube in this, please? Okay. So what the doctor has basically done is, as he's speaking, they have split the screen in 2. You're actually seeing. So the doctor is speaking here. He's holding the pair of the equipment. The other side, you can see the intestine and everything else. So he's saying. So he's looking at the monitor. But here, the monitor, the viewer is watching. So what the doctor was seeing, the viewer is seeing. So he's saying, here I'm going to cut this part and a little blood is going to gush, just have a look. And as he cuts, suddenly blood comes out. And I've tried this experiment with normal viewers. I said, look, they're like, oh my God, oh, I can't see. But still they want to see. It's like a horror movie, you don't want to see, but you still see. So this series, the incredible thing is, in fact, this will shock you. one big fat guy. I will show you the video right now.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. Look at this. Now, this is what you don't see. See this guy. Okay, you can see this guy. Okay. So, I'll show you here. I studied each and every screen and frame. I'll tell you which one. He puts his hand. He actually puts his hand so much inside his stomach and pulls out the fat. He pulls it out. He's pulling it open, and your hairs will stand when you see that. He pulls it open, and then he says, "This is the intestine, and this is the." And after he finishes, he puts it all back. Okay, here it is, the scene. Anyone has this? I don't know, 4G? Can anyone give me a 4G connection? Because others will be waiting. Sorry, okay. Go to Fat Doctor. Okay. I want you to watch these scenes because the creativity that they have, you don't have to rethink. Just follow the best of what you see over there. Okay? Okay. Okay, Fat Doctor.
Joy, so for the purpose of the film, I don't think we'll be showing, for the documentary, we won't be going so much into detail and so we'll just see what Dr. Tom is saying, just the highlights of that.
What will also happen is that I'll be referring to the, as Lloyd was saying, that we will refer to some of these things. See, what Lloyd is saying here is that...
Okay, see, the part which I want you to understand is, see, he takes out the fat from it.
So, see, what's happening is that he's having a tummy tuck along with it. Okay, that's why you're seeing...
No, I'm not saying that is going to happen to me. Here's the point I want you to... you don't have to make it exactly like this, but the data that you collect, the raw video, so we'll have such an amount of raw video, you can choose, you want 30 seconds.
The advantage here now is, in how it will play out tomorrow and the after tomorrow will be that. See, the theatre is actually, kind of not so big as you imagine. So what happens is that, suppose I'm going to be there and the camera is going to follow me with you onto my left, and then, so they can actually see when I do the commentary, they can actually see, and I'll be referring to the frame by frame when the surgeon is putting the port, because in one shot, they'll be able to see this, what's going on. Then, for a little more explicit, this one, that I will refer to, so when the stomach comes out in view, it's just over my shoulder. So in this one they can zoom in, get that shot. Then come back to me, and then once the bypass, that is when they get ready for the bypass, I will then say that, the intestine is dissected out and we are going to anastomose onto that pouch of the stomach. All those things I will explain. And then, you can refer to, I can tell the camera, can you just zoom in onto the screen, you can see these things being done. Then you come back to me. So back and forth like this.
This part of the direction will be done by Dr. Tom.
Yeah. So back and forth like this for 3-4 times means once when the stomach is nicely comes into view, so for the viewers to understand, because otherwise it will be like one big mess there. You'll see a lot of yellow, you'll see a lot of white. So it will be very hard for somebody to comprehend which is the stomach, which is that. So once the stomach comes into view, and we'll ask the surgeon to give us a nice view of the stomach, then we will zoom in or freeze on that frame. Then come back to me. Then,
what I want is, I'll tell you what I want is, suppose you're recording for 3 hours. I want, see, because if you have 3 hours, you can choose whether you want 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, how much ever. So I want the entire 3 hours.
That's okay.
I'll tell you. And another thing which I need is, because there's one particular video, I'll send you the link. I can't seem to find it because obviously he's using my phone. Like for example, this entire live session. Now maybe nobody will see the whole thing, but there will be one person who may want to see the whole thing. Like for example, in 2011, I have this, when I tried to commit suicide in Kanu, from Dubai I left, I was sent back to India. I put unedited footage. There are maybe not many views, but the ones who have seen the whole thing have called me and said, you have literally made me change my life. So remember this, the goal is not to get 1 million views. The goal is to get maybe that one person who will contact you for a purpose.
Yes, okay. And can I quickly enjoying that what you say is that there will be like a unedited raw version, which is what. Yeah. And then from a super creative point of view, you would then see what are those things that you may just want to do it. Whereas from a kind of a day-to-day, the usual run-of-the-mill kind of thing, that we will like that.
Yeah. So the beauty is now you can make a 30-second trailer, or you can make a 1 second this thing that you show your guy, or you can say here is a 3-minute footage. So and the best part in YouTube is you can put which version you want. Okay, like pre-surgery, post-surgery. You can put the first hour of the surgery unedited. So you can choose. Okay. So you can choose how you like.
With regards to the preoperative workup, we've pretty much lined it up. Then comes the day 2, that's Wednesday. That's when Lois is going to be preparing for the surgery, the big day. And do you want, the last minute thoughts? What are
that is very, very important. Especially that I will be talking to the camera. Okay, I'll be talking to the camera. The live feed will also be on. Okay, where I'll be saying how do I feel, what are the thoughts. Then even if I remain silent, just take it on. Take it all on. And I want especially the pivotal moment where he says, okay, now I want you to breathe. Because I'll tell you something, before the surgery, I will do my little bit of meditation. I want you to capture that. There will be the fears, uncertainties, anything can happen. Then when he tells you breathe in, because then anesthetic will kick in. I want you to capture that moment where I breathe in and get knocked off. Completely knocked off, and then he puts a pipe in. I want that. At least that is for me. Okay? And I want especially the moment where he exposes my stuff. I say, because I have all these tattoos. Okay? This people will be watching, oh shit, it's real. And then when he puts in this thing, and people will see that. They'll actually want to see it. Okay? The surgical part, and then when he stitches everything, and when he removes it, and finally the stitching.
I'll guide you.
Yeah. So and then after that, when he wheels me back, when he's about to wake me up after 4 hours to capture, because I'll not be in my senses. He'll have to slap me to wake me up about 8 hours.
Yeah.
So I get capture that.
I get the idea, and I will do it. I will use my creativity there.
Yeah. Then you'll be the director.
No, not like that. But I get what. I mean, so you have. I've understood everything. Nobody's understood this whole thing better than I have.
Of course.
And with my level of understanding the whole thing, I can tell you what needs to be done. And fully knowing that, the good thing about editing is that you can just take off all those things. So that's a good thing. Only that the live feed will sometimes have me directing, when you're going
live feed will be the reason I want the live feed for 3 hours. I'll send you the link. I do not know where is the link right now. There is that one where this doctor actually speaks for 45 minutes, and I paid attention to the whole 45 minutes as I was eating. I'm watching a surgery as I eat. And there were moments that stuck to my mind it'll be for the rest of my life, especially the ending. He said, which was the most powerful one. In the ending, he said, he finished the operation, and he said, there's one thing I want you to know about bypass surgery. As he's looking into the camera, he says, it is impossible for one person to do it alone. You need a team. And then he introduces, this is Dr. So-and-so, this is Dr. So-and-so. And because we have been working very closely for 9 years, I don't even have to tell him what I need to do next. He, looking at my face, knows what I need. And he said, and that is a success for bypass surgery, when you have a team that has worked together for 9 years. So, I'm giving you those pivotal points, which
that's for me.
So, that's so. So, just a couple of things, like we were discussing yesterday, doctor. We need you to the angle that we're bringing into our video. Is that it's more about the health aspect rather than the look. It's not cosmetic, it's more for the health aspect of it. So that's primarily what we want to focus on. So
I think Francis, part of this thing, this jigsaw puzzle will be in the interview with my patient.
which is Lori, where we kind of chart him in. So the charting in means I need to know, the background, why you chose, what is your health condition right now, are you diabetic, hypertensive?
Let's tell you something shocking which will really blow your mind. I already got 2 people who sent me private messages. One was a close friend who never spoke to me. He never spoke to me, he never added me as a friend. He added me and said, bro, I think I need your advice on whether I should also be going for a weight loss surgery. And this doctor, you trust him, can you give me details? Even without doing a single thing, I was only marketing on Instagram. Only marketing means, in the sense, talking about my experience. The surgery is not yet started. And now you can imagine when I'm being so honest, people view me as a person who they can trust and ask advice. See, now you said, let's not do it only for cosmetic reason. But maybe there are people who want to do it for cosmetic. Maybe, for me, I'll tell you frankly, I don't care how I look. Anyway, I can't change this face, I can't make more handsome. I'm doing it for preventive purpose, for health. So we will merge both of these exactly the way you said it.
So it's just...
So the question we wanted to ask Lloyd would be that we want this charting in process, which is a very important part of this whole framework or this whole process. Is how do you see us positioning ourselves? See, for example, I have my junior colleague with me when I take the history and they'll be jotting the details down. You'll be, obviously, you and I, we will be having this discussion. So a lot of things will come up, in terms of where you're coming from, how did this whole thing happen, and from my side, who would be the right candidate for surgery, who are the ones who will benefit from this, like that.
I should be asking you?
No, I think it should come out from what would seem like an informal discussion, but it will actually be a charting.
The point he's trying to say is he wants this video to also serve as an educational module. Right?
Yeah. So that will happen during the history taking. So, but then should we just, that part, should we, spend a lot of effort on that particular part of it where you and I, we are going to...
I say go with the flow.
Yeah.
See, remember, when you go with the flow, go naturally. If there is someone who felt that, shit, I want to ask more questions, we will leave your details down.
Yeah.
We will leave all our details down. For example, this might sound crazy. If someone liked your directing, I'll even put your details down the way I
remember what actually I was asking in a pointed manner is, how do you think it will work, or how should the seating alignment be?
No, there should be no planning of that.
Yeah.
See, what I feel is
actually those things, Lloyd, Salim will take care of. He'll seat everyone accordingly. He'll set the frame, he'll set the camera.
But Salim should know also what Lloyd would like. So we try and reach a middle ground. So he can,
for me, you can give it. For me, I'll tell you. For me, this is your baby. You tell me what to do, I'll do that. The only thing I can do is be myself. I've told you what I want. Now you instruct me what to do, because obviously he's good at what he does.
Guys, tell you what I will do now is that obviously in between, now you need to give me some time. I have some patients. I need to, and also the cardiologist is here to meet Lloyd. You need to give us 15-minute break right now for you to just regroup your, crystallize your thought process. Lloyd will be taken away for 15 minutes for a cardiac consultation, just for a checkup. I will go square out my patients wherever they are, and then we'll meet here again. So we will walk around. We will do a tour of this whole thing, so that then we can come back here and then you can tell us how you plan to, each of those frames.
Can I request one thing from all of you? I'm very different from most of the people you might have a problem with the looks. I want you to tell me, without thinking whether I'll feel bad or not, be explicit and tell me yes or this, do's and don'ts from your side. I would prefer if you do this. either I'll agree or not agree, but at least you have spoken your heart out. So please, can all of you, as we are going, think of if there's anything you would like to tell me that I should do or shouldn't do. I would like that very honestly.
Yeah. So can I pause for 15 minutes? Do you guys want to go up, have a cup of coffee or something, and come?
Will it be longer because we never go back at the office? As long as we're clear on this, we're clear on this.
Yeah. So it's
the rest of it is now on
direction.
Yeah, it's on Salim.
Or do one thing.
We just
no, Francis, do one thing. So basically what will happen is it will take us another 1 hour to do this whole thing. So shall we reassemble here, say now, let's say now it is 15 past 3. Yeah. So shall we say if you guys also can come by maybe like half 4, 4:30 or so, we can just quickly wrap. So that
why it is important? See why it is important is
okay. Just one second. So the rest now, all the framing, the rest, all this we're sorted on this. What we're going to do for tomorrow. So Salim will not take care of the rest of it. We're just here to give you the overview, and we'll be sitting on the edit later. So I just want to have like a 5-minute chat with Lloyd, just in terms of how the film will be going. And that's just 15 minutes, like a 5-minute chat, just to get ourselves on the same page. And then the rest will be on.
So are you guys busy? So I mean, you can't come back at 4:30. It would be difficult.
It would be a little difficult. I mean, we could come back, but the thing is, we won't be adding any more value to the process. Now the rest of it is now.
So I think it's very.
Will be here.
Okay. There's one thing which I feel is very important. We need to do a mock session. Like maybe I don't know. Am I walking to the surgery or not? Okay. I want everyone to play the exact role they would play on Wednesday when we're doing the mock session, because where would you be standing? Where would this guy be standing? Where the other camera would be standing? There should be no confusion. It should be like a smooth flow, because that you know where you're supposed to stand. And then I want a mock video done, because I want to see when he takes a video.
So guys, when do we do this? How do we do this?
So Salim is here for that.
Salim, can I ask you something? Salim, so basically what's going to happen is that there's the OP running, and I would like to be an integral part of this whole decision-making process. So would it be possible? Where are you located? Where are you guys located? Salim, where's your office?
White Lab. Yeah, White Lab.
So just don't mind me. I'm just trying to ask if we can now, because Lloyd has a cardiac consult. I have, but at 5, I mean, I have a light OP today. So can we then regroup? Because then I can focus on, because right now I'm also a little bit distracted with the OP right there. Now, would it be possible for you guys to come back at 5 o'clock? Yeah. So then we can give you undivided, so that we can do this we can do mock-up, we can do that.
See, what I feel is,
does it sound good?
I'll make you understand. It's like, see, I was a DJ, I was an anchor and all that.
Lloyd, actually the reality is that we've all done this many times before. Salim is a director, we've all worked on many films before, so don't worry about it.
No, you didn't hear me out. You didn't hear me out. So, I was telling you, I've done DJ, I've done many weddings, I've done many programs and events, okay? His only thing is, because this is the first time he's doing it, so he has a consult. So if you feel by not being here, it's no problem, then we respect your decision. But we would like, I think
Salim is going to be here, don't worry. Salim is going to be here.
Because he's like,
Salim is directing, Salim is here. Nemo and I won't be here.
No.
So that's what Salim.
So you want me to speak to me now?
So what he's saying is that his role will come in the editing part.
Oh, you're the editor? Okay.
So he will, their inputs will come at that point. So he wants to understand the whole thing. So once we give him what he wants or what we give him, then he'll put this because he knows the whole part.
Okay.
Right? But these guys are they are the directors and the photographers and everything. So they will do what.
Okay, fine. Alright. So now what
you want to see 5 minutes with you?
Yeah, sure.
So after your through with him, I'll tell Dr. Anil to just hang on. So we finish with this, then we'll take him for the cardiac consult. Salim, sir, and we'll be by about 5 o'clock. Is that okay? I'm so sorry. Because, last minute, these things happen. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. I'll tell him just. Come on, sir. So take it very casual. Just bindas, chill with.
So you want the camera running?
Yeah.
Camera running.
Sure, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So just a couple of things. So Dr. Thomas hired my three, well advertising agency. We're making a short documentary of this entire process for Silverline, for the purpose of putting Silverline out.
Okay, I'm just a little confused, so I'll just answer. He's the director,
I'm the creative director.
You're the creative director, and he's like a camera director.
He's the creative director of the agency.
Okay.
Creative director at an agency. Where something
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Bloody hell. Talented guy. Okay. Must be looking at us, hey, dumb idiots, old Buddhas. Okay,
So Salim is a veteran director, so he directs films. So what we do is we give Salim a script, and Salim interprets the script as a director, right? So the rest of the things, so I don't get involved in framing, angles, all those things. That's Salim's baby. That's Salim's work. So what we do is we give a structure to the film, which Salim then executes. That's how we're working on this. So we've given Salim the structure, and Dr. Tom's got his own structure, which we discussed day by day, and we've agreed upon this. So from the point of view of Silverline, and the film that we're making for Silverline, which is separate from the film that
I understand. I totally understand.
Your your life feed, all that is working on your personal brand. This is what we're doing for Silverline, right? So these are the things that we need from you. So like I said, we need you to be very natural. For the purpose of Silverline's film, I'll need Dr. Tom to do most of the talking. So when you guys are sitting together and he's explaining the process of what's going to happen, who you're going to meet, all those things. So we're going to let Dr. Tom do all the talking because he's the face of Silverline for us. Right? And for the purpose of this film, you're the patient. So for the purpose of your personal brand film, everything is according to you and you've got your whole this thing going on. Just for the purpose of the film that we're making, we'll be using Dr. Tom as an actor.
No.
So just that stuff. So even when you're having your discussions with him, all that. So Salim will be setting you guys according to his frame, and we'll let Dr. Tom do most of the talking. And the interactions with him, you can just you can give your thoughts. He'll ask you for your thoughts, and you give your thoughts and that. So we let him anchor this for the film. The rest of the stuff, whatever you need, the hospital staff will be helping you out. They'll keep your life feed going, all those things. So I'm just involved for Silverline's film, so just want to get you on board with that. So Salim will give you some directions and stuff, which I just request that you follow his directions.
Yeah, I totally. I mean, you are the boss of your things, right? I would never interfere there. Yeah. So the point I was trying to make that time is, when people get married for the first time, okay, that time they make all these drama because being a DJ was 100 or 1,000 weddings, he'll be like, okay. It sounds so silly. So they may be things that may sound silly in the way I'm saying, because obviously you've done too many of these, okay? So you just give me the instructions and follow. So to encapsulate what you just said, your main baby is Silverline and Tom is the image, the forefront, okay? So Tom should do more of the talking, I should do less of the talking, and I should be more of a listener. Okay. And anything else?
I mean, you're free to chip in,
So what I from you primarily why we're doing this film with you is that because you've got some stuff you look different, you've got more you're not nervous around the camera. All those things are very important for us while we're making this. So when Dr. Tom is saying something, you can put a few words in. When you're talking to the nurses, just be and normal.
And that will be very, very natural. I'll be exceptionally natural. You don't know that.
So we just need you to cut down. We not like to have any expletives in while Salim is shooting. On your personal feed, that's fine. But when Salim is shooting,
so that is why I asked you to give me the do's and don'ts. Yeah. Okay. And if by mistake I do one of them, you can just beep it off. Okay?
Yeah. So we beep off whatever necessary. But for the most part, when we're filming, just try not to swear.
I'll be like, what the is he saying? You know, something like that.
Yeah.
Is there any other do's and don'ts that you want me to focus on?
Just that. Just just be yourself. Just
but a nice self.
Yeah, but a nicer version.
Another nicer,
best possible version of yourself. I mean, we don't want to scandalize future patients. Yeah. So that's about it. Yeah. Namo and I may or may not join for the filming.
Yeah.
That the entire thing from here on, Salim will take care of. He'll do everything. We'll just sit with Salim when he's done with the editing. We'll just sit with Salim.
Is there anything you sorry? No, tell me. No. What are you saying? Your dad is very patient, man. Maybe your mother very lucky to have her.
But later tomorrow when filming, he might not be free. He might tell you, please write down, sir, please don't talk so much.
Yeah.
You have to.
No, you tell me exactly how you want it. Okay, you tell me exactly how you want it. Is there something else you want to tell me? Do's, don'ts, please feel free.
Yeah. So we'll just need you to obey Salim.
Yeah, sure.
He's giving you That's great.
Tell me something. When you heard of this concept, how did you basically feel? Did you feel it was or is just another? What did you feel?
It was first time I'm hearing of bariatric surgery. So we looked it up. We figured out that okay, this is going to happen. So
have you seen the links that I sent? The fat doctor. Did you see the links?
Yeah, we saw most of the links. I couldn't actually listen to all your voice notes because they were like.
They're too many. But did you see the video links?
Yeah, we saw the video.
No, the summary of all the voice that I gave is we need to have a mock session just to be sure where each one is in. Because for me,
the thing is, all that is Salim's done videos of surgeries and all before, so he's comfortable. And he'll do everything that's going to happen today, that's on him. This is an
Can you send me some of the links, just like to see them, if it's okay? You said you have done surgeries, so can I see?
He's done films before, so he'll be able to share some stuff with you.
Yeah, don't mind, it's not for anything, it's just for, I just want to see it.
So what we'll be doing today is basically what we call a tech rec, where he'll look at all the places that he's going to shoot and he's going to decide on the stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're from the agency. We're just here to write the script and see that.
You never heard of the surgery, but what did you think of the concept? The very fact that somebody's going to make this on Facebook Live and then later on, forget the advertising Silverline. Did you have any thoughts or concerns?
That this is going to happen? See, I mean, it's a personal choice thing. Yeah, like I personally would never watch any surgery live, or I would never wish to see any sort of blood on screen. But that's me. Never possibly might want to, So.
See, when you're putting your okay, I personally like blood and gore. I love watching blood and gore. I love watching it. But when somebody is actually going to go through, let's say, open heart surgery, today information being available online, a person wants to see. Like I'm telling you today, I don't have any health problems. I'm perfectly healthy. I'll show you some of the photographs later. Have you seen my photographs before? Yeah. I'm perfect. I suggested to the doc, this is the surgery I want, even though he has told me, no, do this. This one will have severe complications. The confidence comes from the fact of research and having looked at videos of people who did 10 years ago, 10 years later are talking about it. So tomorrow, let's say for example, you have to go for any surgery related to your health. I'm very sure every family member will research. So what I want to do is this once in a lifetime thing which is going to happen. I want it to serve as maybe even 5 people. Suppose they look at it, they should feel like, shish, I can relate. I'll tell you, my 2011 video, where I was going to kill myself in Kannur, there are people who have failed or lost their business or this thing, they view it. And they get in touch with me. So that's all I want. You run the way you want it, you tell me what is to be done, I'll follow orders. Yeah. That's it.
So Salim will make this Silverline film, your version, I mean the way
and the model, the piece of meat he'll
pretty much for Silverline. So those are the film, yeah. whatever you have in your mind, you've already communicated with Dr. Tom. Someone like Tinu will probably be handling your cameras and your live feed, all that. So, like Maitri and Salim, we won't be really interfering with your perception.
I'll kill you. Don't make the live feed, no? After I get back,
So,
him and me, this guy also. We both jump on him.
Doctor is waiting.
Yeah, so that's it from us. Yeah. Okay.
Cardio is waiting.
Okay, now we have to do ECG. As per, what is this?
Is
determine the sex of the fetus. Idiot. Okay, MBD. Diabetic registration. Okay. Hello, doctor. Right? She's a doctor? Who's a doctor? Wait, you're a doctor?
Yeah.
Then who's a doctor? Nice machine. Oh, okay. What, I have to lie down? Good. Sit down. Where?
Lie down.
Lie down.
To remove.
Sure. Okay. Who will take the video? Somebody will take? Hey, you will take the video, man.
Yeah, Anderson.
Okay, so
what's up? You're coming for a bariatric?
Yes. First day for show. Good.
You want me to?
Yeah, can you? Yeah. And make sure that we see what it shows my stomach, baby, what it shows.
No, I deal only with your heart.
Only heart. Ah, okay. Please deal with the heart.
Okay. What is the most important now?
Yes. No, for me, my brain is. Heart is okay. No problem.
If your brain should function, heart should.
This man is smart. You're the nicest heart surgeon. Normally, heart surgeons look like this, you know.
He's not a surgeon.
I'm a cardiologist.
Same. For me, it's all same. Anyone where, for me, she's also a doctor.
So where do you belong to?
Actually, my father was Maori. Born in Bombay, brought up in Dubai.
Okay.
So I stayed there.
Where's God?
He was from Kochi.
Oh.
I don't know who's he. Yeah, I don't know who's he, what is he, nothing.
So you were born and brought up in?
Born in Bombay, brought up in.
Okay. Which part of Bombay?
One second. Since the battery is low, start recording it. I should read it now. Okay. Fantastic. Before I had a chest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Take it deeper.
I'm finished? That's it? No?
Now we have to take
Okay. Lie down?
Yeah. Of course.
Tell me one thing, why do they check different part? You might have to see the screen, huh?
Yeah.
Show the screen. Yeah.
You can come here and then.
Yeah. Why do they check different?
The heart is like this.
Okay.
Okay. So you have different valves.
Ah, okay.
Okay. And the heart sounds very clear. Okay. Want to hear heart sound?
Yeah, it'll be good. Any heart sound? Yeah, fantastic.
Keep it near.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, fine. So
it's really interesting.
These two are sounds are due to the opening and closure of your valves.
Wow.
Okay, I'll show you your valves. So these valves, if you look at this, the location of one valve is here, other is here, other is here, the fourth one is here. So you have to auscultate on all these points to look for any abnormalities of that.
You know, he's very intelligent guy.
Obviously.
I need to meet your mom and dad. Congratulations. What did you eat before you conceived? You must be eating enough and more almonds every day.
That I should ask my father and mother.
Yeah.
Not me.
No, but seriously, don't worry, I didn't give this compliment to every doctor. Only you.
You tend towards me. Okay, you can look at the screen also.
Ah, okay. They use the same thing to find baby?
Which one?
They use this one to find babies?
Yeah, same thing, but the probe will be different. This is a cardiac probe.
Okay.
So this is your valve. You can see this. Okay, 1 minute, I'll show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See this, no?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, the valve. This is live.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is how your heart is functioning at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, this is your another valve.
Oh,
You can
okay.
see. It's like somebody telling namaste.
Hey, it looks like a baby.
You can see somebody is telling namaste.
Okay.
Yeah, these are two valves. We're just looking at.
So they're opening and closing, huh?
Yeah, that's it. And that sound that you heard right now.
So what are you looking for?
Now we are looking at the pumping function of the heart.
Okay.
This is like we saw the heart in the other position, right? We saw the heart like this. We are looking like this. The heart will look like around.
Yeah, okay.
Now we are cutting the heart. Okay. So this part corresponds to here, and this is the orifice, and this part is the lower part, which is here, in the thickness as well as the pumping function. Now, and just measure it at one point.
What are you measuring?
This is the thickness of the wall.
Ah, okay.
Okay. This is the point. Okay.
Which it beats or something? Waves?
I'll show you. Here, these two ends are near opposed, right? This is like heart is like this. Okay, this point is far apart. Heart is relaxed. So these are the 2 points, 2 events in the heart. Contraction, relax. Contracts and relax. If you look at the difference between these points, you can get your pumping function around 58%.
Okay.
That's it.
So I'm not 100%.
Nobody will be 100%.
Okay.
Something should stay back, no? You can even tell your management gurus or whoever comes to you for this thing, no? If you look at the pumping function of the heart, even the heart is not able to give 100%.
Yeah, then how can you expect it?
Ask your employees to
Finish. You got what to tell Tom. Tell Tom, sir, the cardiologist told me that if heart is not giving 100%, how you can expect me? But salary, you have to give me 100%. He'll say, then since that is the case, your salary is also 58%. Tom is very smart. He'll know what to answer immediately.
So, you would have heard there are 4 chambers of the heart, right?
Yeah.
These are the 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
4
Hello, that one, Acha.
So 4 chambers. You can make out anything, cholesterol, this, that, nothing?
Yeah, if the color flow, we are look for there's any leak across the valves or something like that.
Blockage. Yeah.
That's it. And these are the valves that you saw in the other this thing, no? This is opening and closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. That's it.
Wow, you can see actually closing. I think when I say beautiful girl, it goes more faster.
Yeah, obviously.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's the same for everyone. Whether it's active. Yeah.
But when you get older, more money in the bank, more happy. Now my heart only goes when client sends me, sir, here you take $10,000. Thank you. Happy.
So where to Kochi you belong? Which part of Kochi you belong?
I have no idea. Because when I was small, I was taken to Bombay. No, sorry, born Bombay and never was in.
can see that up and down.
Fine. That's it.
Finished?
Done.
Shit. I was expecting some. You are going to die so hard. So what
a week or if you're going to die.
Yeah, it's. I don't know, people are so scared of death. I'm going to die. I'm like, come on, bring it on, yeah. Then I will meet aliens in the next life. Maybe come as a ghost. Oh, sorry. She got injured.
With your stomach. With your stomach.
My abs, you see sexy six pack. Okay. Say bye bye. Where's my shirt? I can't go out like this. People will get, oh, this is a good doctor. I recommend him. He's a good.
You want a selfie?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's how I was.
You would feel also. One is okay.
One more. Current.
You're fine? You're feeling sensitivity?
No.
Little bit.
We don't stop.
Here.
Start? Okay. Come on. Hi. Hi. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm Kochi here. It's a really great thing. I'm pretty nice to say. Just 27 hours, but then I went to the hotel. How much better? I think we'll have to plan out what to say. Yeah. We'll plan out what to say. Now, where do you just write it down so that I'm going to plan out what to say. Then after the surgery, I'm taking Jay will be here with us here. So I told Jay, please. Yeah, it's very simple. When I come from there, you immediately just take it. So maybe came out just 2 months. Yeah. How was the final? Fine. And it's a good thing we didn't just then I didn't know where to watch. I was thinking what this is. So you take me from here? Yeah, you go. Yeah, so Jane? Okay. Yeah. Jane will get Jane will so she will give me my okay. Once after it's filled up, then
so we need to have the forms ready.
Yes.
This has to be clutter free completely, and we will film this taking the
registering process,
putting the thing down.
Right.
okay. Now here, wait. I'll tell you where you've done an error. Where you've done an error. Now, for example, now I'll tell you where you've done the error. Cameraman will be here, and then he turned here. You came here. Then the cameraman looks, you're there.
Sorry, I didn't get you. Like,
okay, I'm holding the camera.
Yeah.
You are standing here.
Yeah.
I came inside, cameraman follows me.
Yeah.
Then you took the iPhone from here, you came this side, the cameraman suddenly will zoom and there you are with the camera.
So you need to get out of the way.
You understood?
Yeah.
So what you should do is,
I should
you should, no, don't do, because you do not know which side he'll turn. So what you do, you stand
behind the camera.
You stand behind the cameraman. Okay?
Yeah.
You stand behind the cameraman so that cameraman is here, you be behind him. Cameraman is here holding this, you stand behind him. So anytime he turns anywhere, you are not to be seen. Because otherwise it looks funny. Why are you following? You're the manager. Because
You should be out of the way.
Yeah.
Then you should be out of the camera.
Yeah, because when you came from here to there and you're looking at me, cameraman is here, then suddenly look, even if you're passing by, it'll look cool. Okay? So be there. Then after that, okay. I came from here, so you will have to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once the registration is done, then we walk the
yeah, you will just say, how is it?
Now, how will I say that, look, now we need to take you to vitals where height and weight is going to be done?
Can you just explain why the height and weight is done? I said here, put this thing here. So cameraman will be here, he will be careful, that thing is falling off. Okay? Right. Pocket. Yeah. So
ideally, what we do is, this has to be completely this way.
This one, push it here. Yeah. So this is how it should be.
Yeah.
This one. The curtains have to be like this. Okay. So I come, she puts the machine. Then afterwards I stand, take the weight. So you'll be behind the cameraman. I come stand here. It's done. Then you take me with you.
Then we will go to the blood draw.
Okay.
So then I think here we let the camera switch off. Then they can catch us up in the corridor where, you know, into this part. Do you want all this?
What is it? No. Let's take the feed.
Then we cut it off. We cut it off.
And then let's just walk. The question is, what will you be talking? You just say, this is this. You talk about the hospital, the history. You talk to me about the history because anyway they're going to edit all this stuff. And I'll also talk to you. You know, I've been researching about the surgery. Okay, so these things get open like that because it's a good thing. You'll have to make sure that they keep this thing open.
Every door is open.
Yeah. Then after that we move here. This is nice, huh? The award. Then every time when you're going, there's a blood circulation, you tell them, explain to me what is the blood circulation for, what does it do, okay? Then you come here, then, okay, you'll be moving first. I will come and stand here. Yeah, so the camera will be there, she will be taking a blood, whatever. I think if you stand there, so she can have a free flow, take the blood, everything else. Okay, then we finish, then you take the lead. Lloyd, come. Okay? So I come, cameraman is there, we go from here. After this is, we go to the first.
So then we go to the first. And then we go to my room where my colleague will be able to join me. And then we do the interview with you. Then once that interview is over, then we secure
That will have right there on that floor. Then from there we go to the psychologist to, we enact that psychologist. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's so main thing is capture this. One is that we need to not be very
Okay, now you can stop. Right, come on. So, okay, let's start. So this one looking at this one looking. So how are you doing? I'm taking a lung test? He's doing a lung test with this machine.
Your name?
My name Loy Machedo. Machedo. Okay. He's doing it with this machine. Can you see? He has a machine here. That's a machine, no? That one?
Yeah.
That is a machine. Okay. What that machine is called?
PFT function.
PFT function test. Okay. We're going to do PFT function. We have 2 cameras. Okay. Very good.
Coming from?
I'm coming from Thailand. Okay. So PFT test. He's doing a PFT test here. Okay, so this is a PFT test. Something is doing, so I want to check my breathing. So stay tuned. Keep watching. Okay, hi Linda. Hi Zishan. How are you guys doing? So he's going to do a test. You want to see a test? Live. You can say something, type something. Sergeant, what is that? Oh, my hearing. Shit. I hate my hearing when it comes on. What is the advice I'm getting? First, 100 fans. Do what I'm doing, you idiot. Asking stupid questions. Do what I'm doing. Give engaging content. My fucking hearing is... Yeah. Chandan Bhatia. Hi Chandan. PFT means Pulmonary Function Test. Oh, very good. Educated. I'm not a smoker, not a drinker, only a sexer.
Okay.
Only too much sex. Sex! Haha! So he's putting all the data inside. See? Can see? Oh, very good. Fantastic machine. Whee. Okay. So. Okay.
Then tube.
Okay, great. Tell me.
I don't know English. Okay.
Say in Hindi. हिंदी में बोलो. कोई बात नहीं.
ट्यूब है ना?
ट्यूब
माउथ में लगाना पड़ेगा.
ओके.
उसके बाद एकदम श्वास खींचना है.
ओके. सांस खींचे.
उसके बाद एकदम छोड़ना पड़ेगा.
ऐसे. इमीडिएट लेके इमीडिएट छोड़ना पड़ेगा. ओके.
6 सेकंड तक.
ओके. सो ब्रीथ इन 6 सेकंड, ब्रीथ आउट 6 सेकंड. यू विल काउंट.
उसके बाद एक बार वो खींचना पड़ेगा. अब एक बार देखो. ये पूरा अंदर.
ओके. एक मिनट. ओके. 6 सेकंड खींचना पड़ेगा या 6 सेकंड ब्लो करना पड़ेगा?
6 सेकंड
ब्लो करना पड़ेगा. ओके. So you got it. 6 second blow. What is that? Okay, guys, wait. Just watch. Okay. एक minute. I blow in and breathe out. Like 6 second. You will count 6 second?
No. There.
Okay. So, get ready. This is a pulmonary test. Okay, guys, ready? Don't disturb. Okay.
एकदम खींचो श्वास.
So, ये लगा के. बहुत बड़ा पाइप है. Okay.
वेट करो.
Oh, that was very difficult. That's difficult. Okay. Again.
No. अब देखो. ये लगा के
लिप क्लोज करना है.
क्लोज करके.
Okay. Full force. Okay, full force. Okay, once again. Okay.
उसके बाद एकदम वो खींचना पड़ेगा. Okay. एक मिनट.
This is crazy, man. Okay.
खींचो. एकदम छोड़ दो. पूरा नहीं हुआ.
Bloody hell.
रोकना मत. उसका छोड़ के हम बोलने के टाइम एकदम.
मैं क्या मैक्सिमम छोड़ रहा है ना. मैं मैक्सिमम छोड़ तो हवा गया. ओके. Okay, focus.
श्वास खींचो लेंगे एकदम छोड़ दो और खींचो खींचो ओके ओके
Okay.
देखना पड़ेगा
This is tough, man. This breathing test, not easy.
Okay? It's okay. Hiding. This breathing test is tough.
One more time.
What? One more time. Can you believe this shit? Okay. Okay. One more time. Okay. But I breathe in maximum and same this size. Blow out full. Okay. And then I breathe again and stop. Okay.
एकदम छोड़ दो खींचो
Sorry. Okay. I'll do again. Last time. Okay. Breathe in. Then breathe in. Okay.
एकदम छोड़ दो खींचो
If you get this right. Yeah? चलो और एक last time करेंगे, okay?
What?
We'll do one last.
No.
One last. Okay. Now don't disturb. Okay.
Standing.
Standing better. Okay. Wait, let me do it standing. Watch. I'm gonna do it standing. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do it standing. Okay. Let's do it standing. This is gonna be painful. Okay. So blow in, stop, breathe completely out, and blow in. Okay. Blow in, stop. Okay. Ready?
खींचो
Okay. Whew, this is crazy. Wow. This pulmonary test is more tougher than I thought.
Finish.
Finish. क्या हो गया? अच्छा? Fantastic. Now, what you are checking out of this?
ये लंग कैपेसिटी देखने के लिए ये पूरा 85 को ऊपर आना पड़ेगा.
Okay. ये पूरा 85. ये पूरा 85 है?
108, 104, 199.
Okay. तो 85 के ऊपर मतलब healthy है. Okay, I'm healthy. Okay, very good. So thank you very much. Okay, guys, you need to hear this. Okay, what's the name? Mexi.
Mexi. M-E-X-Y.
Mexi, what work your husband does? Tell me, what work your husband does?
Wait.
Tell me. What your husband does? Okay. What is your husband? What he does? Tell me.
No video call. No.
Oh, good Lord. Her husband's a priest.
They're my babies.
Okay. I think I scared everyone away.